Okay, so I was thinking more, since we worked on this last time, and I think I've decided that I think it's important for the gameplay for all of the animations and movements to be really crisp and precise and fluid and in line with what you'd expect from having seen in other games. So tonight we're going to spend some time just tightening up what we wrote last night, because there's room to improve, surely. So the first thing I want to improve here is I want to change the behavior of the camera when units are moving in close proximity to each other. I don't like this refocusing that happens. So let's think about that, and I think the solution ultimately will be, if some condition is satisfied, exit early and don't do any of this. Yeah. So what is that condition? I think I don't want to refocus the camera. Let's see. Let's say that there's a bounding box inset from our screen 4 tiles wide in every direction, and if and only if, I guess, both cursors fall within that small box, then don't refocus. I think that's what we want to do. So let's see. And this means we need to know the position of the cursor for player 1 and 2. Which is in game.cursor.last. Though we may not care about that, we might be able to work this out just based on the coordinates of the camera itself. Maybe, yeah, maybe we can do like, if the movement, yeah, that might be cleaner. If the camera movement is less than n cells or something, then do nothing. So so this actually won't be what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to calculate all of this. We're going to calculate all of this, and then determine how big the move is, how big the delta is between where the camera is and where the camera should be. And if we wanted a bounding box of 4 pixels and we're 4 cells and we're 16 cells across, that means we have 8 cells. So what does this look like? Do I have an absolute value function in Pickle 8? I don't know if I do. Math, I do. Okay. So maybe we can do something like if take my watch here. If the absolute value of self.cell.x minus x is less than I guess 8. I probably have that wrong, but and right? Let's see what that does for us. So if the absolute value yeah, let's see what that's going to do. I think that's the right idea. I'm sure I have the details wrong. So let's see if we broke it in the large scale. The other thing too, I'm going to speed up these animations a lot. Now, might even switch this over to running at 60 frames a second. It looks like we're going to have the CPU headroom in all likelihood. Okay, so that is fine. It still works in large scales. Wow, is this just working? The hell? I think I just first tried that one. That actually kind of impresses me, to be honest. Expected to wrestle with that for 45 minutes. Back to crisp expected behaviors and stuff. I'm definitely going to implement some locks so the unit moves and then the camera moves, because this is weird now where it like happens off screen. I'm really surprised I one-shot this thing. But yeah, that looks like actually perfect. So, commit and move on, I guess. Okay. So next, maybe we should get these units moving in diagonals properly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's sort out the unit movement paths. So this is going to get more complex. So right now, these things move the way they do because we're moving 4 pixels at a time in any direction that's needed. When really what we want to do to draw a diagonal is to ensure that we hit X is 0 and Y is 0 at the same instant. Because right now, vertical and horizontal movement aren't coordinated. They're just managed independently. The other thing, I think I want to solve this first. The other thing, you know, if we're gonna coordinate these two such that they arrive anywhere at the same instant, we have to have timekeeping in place. So we're working toward a known moment in the future when the two unite. At least I'm visualizing this right. So what I think I want to do first is modify this, but make it such that a unit will take a consistent amount of time to travel any distance across the map. I think that's what we want to do. So yeah, let's work out the timing first, and then let's work out making the diagonals look correct. So let's actually change this up. This is really a camera now. So, we're going to need to measure time, and in pick a weight, as far as I know, the only mechanism we have for that are frames. And we're currently running 30 frames a second, though I might double that, because it is an option, but let's not worry about that now. So, we're going to need to track which frame of animation each unit is on as state within the unit. I guess we only need one value here. And we'll reset that value when we get where we're going. Okay. So what we're going to need to do is modify a step value. Yeah, so let's do something like this first. Local step equals 4. And that will probably become horizontal and vertical steps in the near term. But did that break anything? It did not. So now, let's say we want every animation to take 1/4 of a second. Oh man. Let's say 1/3 of a second, because that'd be 10 frames. So we need to calculate how many pixels to move per frame. In each dimension or direction. it might be easier to solve the timing and the diagonals thing at the same time, because I'm gonna have to rewrite this anyway, I think. So anyway, if we want a third of a second, we're working with 10 frames. And what we want to do is compute the remaining travel distance. Compute the distance to travel. I guess we're not doing easing or anything, we just travel if we're going to do this in 10 frames, I suppose we travel 1/10 of it. That's not right, because that would do this like logarithmically close to 0 thing or something. Let's see. Yeah, this whole thing gets rewritten. Oh, what's going on, Jet? Yeah, I just went to go crack a window there. It's getting kind of stuffy in here. To catch you up, we improved our camera a bit, and now we're trying to improve our animation. So last night we changed some things around where if you move a guy and it's next player's turn, the cursor moves to the next player's unit, and the camera moves to focus on the unit. And then just now we modified the camera to be less obnoxious when it moves, because prior to tonight, if you're making a bunch of small movements like this in close proximity, it would make a bunch of small adjustments, or just kind of, yeah, it's pretty fancy. It's pretty cool. And that works. That took surprisingly little time to implement that. And then what I'm trying to do now is change how these units are animated when they move. Because like if we look at blue here, you see how they don't move in correct diagonals? They take these kind of weird paths. I'm trying to sort that out now so I think I'm trying to sort that out now so that they just make a straight line from point to point. Though that is a little trickier than I appreciated now that I'm looking at it. But anyway, that's what we're working toward now is getting those working. And then the other thing we want to do, this is obviously really weird, where like the unit will move independently of the camera, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 80% sure I don't want that behavior in the game. So what I will probably do is implement some kind of lock on the camera that only releases when an animation is complete. So you'd see like a unit move. What kind of teacher is he? What subject? Art? That's cool. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I guess I got gifts from my teachers sometimes. But yeah, it's hard because you don't really know what they like or whatever. Got them for 3 years. That's cool. I'm trying to remember. You said, what grade did you say you were in? You're not in college yet, were you? You're in high school. Is that right? 11th. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a tough call. I don't think I ever knew my high school teachers well enough to get them anything. But yeah, it's courteous of you to think of them. Good teachers are sure worth a lot. It can be. So now we know this all gets rewritten. What kind of art they have you doing? Just sort of mixed medium, kind of a little bit of everything? That's what all my high school art classes were like. Yeah, I know what you mean. It always is kind of a line you gotta walk there. You don't want it to seem inappropriate. So I feel you. For what it's worth, even just say heartfelt thanks to the person, might mean a lot to them. Yeah, sure. Let's see it. What are you working on? I think you can post a link in here. I don't actually know. You feel free to try. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that like a game character, or like a character you're just creating on your own, or who is this? Your dad, that's cool. Very cool. Gotcha. I could tell he's a military guy just to know if like it's a game or something. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. So you're doing primarily pencil art when in your art class? Is that what your focus is? Are you like an art? I guess you don't have a major in high school, but is that something you spend a lot of time working on, or what? Are you going into art? That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I just having the ability to explore like that. I feel like that's how you learn the best, is just, given some freedom to go explore your interests and screw around and make mistakes and that. That's cool, yeah. When I was younger, I used to draw a lot. I was okay at it, but I haven't in a long time. But yeah, I was the same. I always just did pencil like that. No colors for me either, really. I always kind of liked, like, if I were to get into drawing again, I really liked the way, prior to CAD, I like old architectural drawings and mechanical engineering kind of drawings. I really like that style, but personally, I just don't have anything to say in visual art right now. That's cool. So you're gonna have him next year too? Is that the plan? Is he like? Yeah. I'm even trying to remember in high school. In high school, you have one teacher per subject, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, with that guy for 4 years, that's a lot of time for one professor. That's pretty cool. Man, this thing is going to be complicated, I think, unless I'm overthinking this. All right, so let's pseudocode this before I overthink and confuse myself. AP art, and that's like your capstone where you can just kind of explore whatever you want to do. Is that correct? Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's great. You'll probably really enjoy that. Again, I didn't have too many of those classes in high school, but in general, the more liberty I had to direct my own education, the more I enjoyed my education. Yeah, that makes sense. Are you thinking of trying to go into art in college, or are you going to college, or what are you thinking? Because it sounds like you're making a portfolio, so you're probably taking it pretty serious, huh? More tech-based stuff? That's cool. My bachelor's degree, and I only have a bachelor's degree, is actually in Asian studies. It's not in computer science, which is strange for me, I guess. But yeah, nothing wrong with the computer science education if that's what you're going to pursue, for sure. Oh, nice. Is that Salvador Dali or somebody? It looks kind of surreal, but I'm not terribly educated on art. Who's the master you're copying there? Georgia O'Keeffe, okay. Yeah, okay, that's cool, man. Very cool. At my local community college here, they do this thing where every semester or year or something, there's a bunch of columns around the college, not like, you know, Greek architectural columns, but just more mundane structural pillars, and they have art students come and paint exactly these kind of paintings on them. It's pretty cool. You had to do a big project on her? Gotcha. It sounds like your art class is more serious than mine ever were. Mine were just like go dork around with paper mache or something. It was kind of underwhelming. 100. Nicely done. Very good. Very good. That's cool, man. Connections, like trying to get like internships, that kind of stuff, trying to get a job placement or something. That's nice. Yeah, that's a sign of a really good teacher, in my opinion. I had only one or two like that, and I think they were both, I guess, in college too. But you always do remember teachers like that. They're the ones that can make an impact on you. That's very cool. Yeah, even if you don't figure out the right gift to get him, just, you know, you should let him know that he's made an impact on your life or career or whatever. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Nice. Yeah, that's a good teacher for sure. Very good. Man. Now I'm wondering again if this is even worth the trouble, because it probably is. I think this is janky. I think it would be annoying if I were playing a game and it did this. Plays music in his room, but his speakers aren't the best. Is he just using like one of those, like, you know, Bluetooth Bose kind of things, or what's he using? Because I don't think those things are hugely expensive, but I'm not sure. I haven't looked probably in a few years, I guess. Into gaming? Okay. Does Steam have like gift cards or whatever? I assume it does, but I've never actually bought one. Doesn't have a PC. Okay, so he's like a console gamer. This is going to be very tricky. Oh yeah. Yeah, building a PC is probably kind of a grand gesture for school. But yeah, I don't know, maybe like a Nintendo gift card or something, you know, like, or Xbox, you said. Probably, the Xbox, they must have like gift cards or something, right? You can get them like, I mean, like, not like a gift card is like a hugely inspired idea or whatever, but, you know, $20 in there or whatever. Oh, right on. You building a new rig for the holidays? I think I want to modify... Alright, so I actually want to think about this off stream a bit, probably, because this is going to be complicated. So let's change our focus and actually try to implement this animation lock thing. What I don't like is how these units drift around. This is stupid. Yeah, Nintendo gift card or an Xbox gift card or whatever. Maybe make them some art or something, or make them a, you know, make them a nice card with a Nintendo gift card or whatever. That way you get them some gaming thing, you get them some art you've made yourself, you know. They'd probably like that, and that wouldn't set you back too much, and it wouldn't raise any eyebrows with the school or whatever. Something like that could work. So I need to set a lock on the camera. Let's try this. That should do nothing. Yeah. So, okay. Oh man, even this is tricky. So what I want Oh man, jeez, this is all tricky. What I want is if a unit needs to move, to apply a lock to the camera, which prevents its state from updating until the unit finishes moving. However, this thing I was about to do won't do it because we're gonna have to track. We're gonna need one lock per unit, I think. Are we? Or is this gonna be could we do an integer? We could not. Damn, this is all tricky. Because we're going to be iterating over an arbitrary number of units. We're not going to know at any given moment which one is moving or potentially moving. So each is going to have to hold a lock on the camera. Damn. Can't tell if I'm hitting turbulence here because I've made poor decisions somewhere, or if this is just a tricky problem. Alright, I'm calling an audible here. I have realized I need to give this significantly more thought offline, because otherwise I'm just going to be staring at this camera, changing nothing. So, to make some progress tonight, let's back out of all of this and actually work on stubbing the AI. And when I say stubbing, I really mean stubbing. I think what I want is for it to move left. That'll be the algorithm. We don't care about any of this. Okay. Yep. No, I'm not getting off yet. I'm just I'm gonna change topics here though, because yeah, when I felt so smart 5 minutes into the stream because I one-shotted some code that I thought was gonna take me 45 minutes to bang out. I did it in like 5 minutes, first try. So I thought I had a hot hand tonight, but now I'm getting to this other stuff, and it's like, man, I actually have no idea how to approach this. So yeah, we're gonna need to change up our menus and our let's try to figure out the scope of the changes here. I guess we need to change our title screen. Probably the game object directly or something. grab a drink really quick. Okay. So let's see. So, on our title screen, if we select a one-player game, we want to set a state flag that indicates that we're fighting a CPU opponent. We're loading the battle screen no matter what. So where's that menu to find? Right, the title screen. So if menu choice, wait, if cell, okay. So if a one-player game is selected, set a CPU opponent state flag. Game state CPU. then let's temporarily edit our debug screen. Game.state.cpu, game.state.cpu, p2 equals CPU, restart the game. So I hit X. Player 2 is a human. Restart the game, select one player, and P2 is a CPU. Okay, so that provides our state flag. Now, do I don't think I even want to, I don't want to patch this in here. The cursor, yeah, that's not where that's going to go. So we need another way to hook a CPU AI in here. So let's see what we have. Yeah. So the first thing we need to do, we do need to update the cursor, and we need to do this. Cursor update. If it is the second player's turn, and the player is a CPU, return early. So we just want to short circuit everything that comes here. So, what was it? If self turn, yeah. If self dot turn is 2 and game.state.cpu, then return. And we should start a two-player game now. End player one's turn and then find we're soft locked. Two-player game. I move something. No, stupid. One-player game. Move something. There's our soft lock. Surprised the cursor moved. Why did it do that? Oh, it moved. Yeah, it moved when player one ended his turn. Sure. Okay. Okay, fine. I don't know if I want that, but I don't care right now. Yeah, I don't care. Okay. So now, of course, we don't actually want a soft lock. Game.state.cpu. Now I guess we need something new here. Maybe game.opponent? I don't know. Enemy? I don't want to use AI because I might need that for something more specific later. So let's create an enemy. Now this turn end functionality kind of sucks that this is tightly coupled into the cursor, sorta. Maybe. Maybe I do want this enemy stuff in the cursor, because it's kind of like Player 2, it's just driving the cursor anyway. It's probably more sensible to work this in here than to re-implement a bunch of stuff, so maybe this is what I do want. So this comes, that comes out. So let's change this. Oh, and let's change this. Actually, let's do this the really stupid way first. That's, yeah, I shouldn't be trying to get clever yet. Let's do this the real stupid way first. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get the first enemy unit. Move him 1 square to the left. It's the enemy's turn. Move him to the left and end. And that's all we're going to do. Cool. So the question, of course, is why does this only work one time? surprising. Oh. Yeah. It's this. I think. It wasn't actually ending. Well, damn. It's like that change isn't actually being recorded. Which doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Self is cursor. So cursor selection is the first unit. And we remove that unit. Wait. Oh, damn it. Okay. Self dot cell dot cell. That's I don't know if that's That would have been right at some point, I thought. What does this do? It's closer. Now, why is the state of the cursor not being updated? Oh, I need to manually move the cursor because I'm not actually moving the cursor, of course. Yeah, okay, sure. The cursor isn't actually moving, so why would it update? Self.last, self.turn, which is 2. Why is that doing that? record the current player's cursor position. First of all, does this do anything? No. Why? I don't get it. Oh, I guess we need to update the current state of the cursor, I guess, because this is only going to run for one frame. I don't know. It's a bit weird to me. Yeah, it's probably because it's happening in one frame. Let's see what this... Still seems like it should work either way. I don't know. I mean, we're cheating anyway, so who cares? Let's just do this. Actually, do I even want to draw the cursor when it's the opponent's turn? Maybe I don't even care about this. What could I do? It's kind of gross, but again, we're gonna have to do a big refactoring eventually, so... Game dot... No. game.state dot. If not, yeah. If we're not finding a CPU, draw the cursor. Wait. No. No. Always do it if it's player one's turn, which is if game dot game.cursor.turn is equal to 1, or game.cursor.turn equal to 2 and what's that going to do for us? Okay. I guess that's fine. Well, let's make sure we didn't break our two-player game. Yeah. Okay. Now let's, just for the hell of it, make it not make illegal moves, I guess. And then this will be a fairly adequate stub of the game loop, even though of course the AI is completely stubbed only. kind of want to abstract, or not abstract, extract this into a method, I think. Which determines whether the cell out coordinates are passable. Let's do that. I think that's probably a reasonable thing to do. Before we do that, let's make sure this is in a working state. I think it is. Yeah. Game.cursor.passable. Sure. Which will accept an X and Y coordinate. Cell sprite. What am I using this for? That's a different sprite. I don't think I need to record this. I might want to track that if I eventually want to animate. But I don't know. Gonna call Yagni on that. Rip it out for now. Let's do this. Make sure we still didn't break it. Oh, yeah, we're debugging that, which is sort of worth it. Yeah, that's actually worth it for debugging. Okay. No, it's not. No, I do want that there. Yeah. Because I always want to debug this. For now. I think. Yeah, got it. Okay, good. Great, okay. Now to prevent the water walking again. Good. Am I right? Yeah. Why are you doing that? I don't get this. What? What? Oh, it's this. Yeah, of course. Of course. Screen offset thing, I think. I think I want to do this internal to our new method. We need to offset by the dimensions of the map, because pick away, the fget method does not care about our column specifications, it cares about where we're reading out of memory. That's what's happening. So maybe that. Good. I don't care about this. So now it's back to unit.cell.x plus move unit.cell.y and game.map now, so it does the offset math. Oh yeah, and going left is -1, so the logic is correct and the number is not. And now I should turn around. Good, great. Okay, whatever. So this is dumb as a rock, but we don't care about that because it's just a stub anyway. So all of this needs to come out and go somewhere else. Alright. So this enemy update method, I think I want to kill this. Yeah. Let's kill that file. We backed out of that change. What's the stiff look like? Take a close look at this diff. Let's also make sure we didn't break our two-player game loop. So, one-player game, and the CPU is doing this thing. Two-player game, and player 2 is still in control. Okay. That looks good. Well, I guess next time we pick this up again, we'll take a look at the stuff I couldn't figure out tonight immediately. So, screen locking during animations, potentially. Again, I'm not even sure if I want that, now that I'm looking at how this would work. I mean, I guess I'd have to have it. You gotta see the computer move, I guess. I don't know. It's a bit to think about there. But yeah, need to figure out a strategy for locking the screen during unit animations, and we need a strategy for straightening out these kind of wonky lines that our units travel sometimes. It's a little weird. Like, again, it doesn't ruin the game, but I don't know if I like it. But anyway, that's reasonable progress for one night, so I guess we'll call it there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a good night, and we will see you next time.